Speaking of Jim Olson, I'm sitting here right now with the man himself, the author of Cowboy Heroes of the Southwest. So, Jim, tell us a little about your background. What got you interested in cowboys and the West and so on?
I was born into it, I guess you might say. I was born and raised on a small ranch there in eastern New Mexico. And writing kind of found me. One way or another, I've been involved in the cowboy lifestyle my whole life. And a few years ago, writing kind of found me, and it's evolved into my new career.
Fantastic. So this is the most recent book.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about something. If someone would pick this up, what are kind of some of the stories and legends that we could find in this book?
Well, I'll tell you one right now. We're here at the Los Dos Molinos restaurant in Chandler. And the patriarch of this chain of restaurants is highlighted in this book. Mr. Eddie Chavez was actually born on a small ranch in northeastern Arizona near St. John's. And the story of how he was born in a small rock home up there on the family ranch and worked hard and struggled his whole life, and later on became the patriarch of this restaurant chain of Los Dos Molinos restaurants, is in here. That's one example. Another example is, for instance, a lot of people don't realize that John Wayne, the Duke himself, owned a ranch right here in Arizona. Everyone knows about his film career and his storied life, but a lot of people don't realize that right here in Arizona he owned Red River Ranch.
And I understand that you are habiting that very ranch right now. Is that correct?
I'm fortunate enough to own a small portion of the Red River Ranch, yeah. So I got my facts close to the source.
That's fantastic. So anyone particular stand out in here as a favorite for you?
Absolutely. The story of Bobby Jean Olson is also in here.
How about that?
Yeah, Miss Bobby Jean Olson, and how she was actually born and raised on a small ranch in New Mexico herself. And by the time she was in her early 20s, was dancing on a movie set with Woody Harrelson, for example. Yeah,
no kidding.
Yeah,
What movie was that?
That was the High-Low Country.
The High-Low Country.
High-Low Country, yeah.
How about that? So, what other books have you written besides the Cowboy Heroes of the Southwest?
Well, this is my third book. The first book was called My Cowboy Heroes Volume 1, which was kind of a prequel to this book. The second book was a novel called The Proud Bull, which is it's based on a true story. It actually happened. It was an events that I was involved in. But, you know, I like to say, why let the facts get in the way of a good story? So it's a novel. And then this is my third book here. And I've only been writing for about 5 years now.
So what's the ranching lifestyle like today and in today's economy?
Well, in today's economy, right now in 2012, it's actually pretty good because cattle prices are at the highest that they've ever been. But just like throughout history, it's a boom and bust cycle. It's up once in a while and down more often than not.
Now, I understand, too, that both of you we're both of us are kind of styling some new jewelry, some new pieces and everything, and I understand that the bolo tie is making a comeback. Is that correct?
That is correct. One of our side ventures that we have is a trading post in Casa Grande, Fouts Trading Post, and we actually sell things such as these bolo ties in there. And we've noticed a recent increase in sales of bolo ties and turquoise Native American kind of jewelry. It's making a comeback, so we're proud about that. And of course, the bolo tie is the official tie of the state of Arizona. So if you're in Arizona, you need the bolo tie.
That's right, and I picked mine up, and it just happens to go along with my watch and my ring, which are hand-me-downs from my father. He was and my mother were great fans of the Southwest. Anything else that's going on with the ranch or with your writing?
Well, I'm constantly working on writing projects, and my next book is actually that I'm working on right now is more of a inspirational book from a cowboy point of view. Self-help books are very popular today, and they have been for many years now. And I've got one coming from a more of a cowboy viewpoint.
So it's the cowboy that's going to offer words of wisdom to and folk tales to help us through, guide us through certain situations.
Absolutely. Yeah, positive cowboy stories.
Yeah, I can hardly wait to take a look at that one. Well, Jim, thanks very much for joining us today, and wish you the best of luck in your career.
Thank you, Tommy.